Today we're gonna make my best double cheeseburger. And it's gonna be best because we're not gonna just use ground meat. I mean, we are, but we're going to use short ribs and chuck. Where do you think hamburgers came from?
Cows.
Cows. Most people think the hamburger started in the late 19th century, so around 1900. A lot of people think it comes from Hamburg, Germany, because they actually did, that city was one of the first places to put ground beef between two pieces of bread, and it was called a hamburger. But there are other people, of course, that say that it actually started here in the United States, and it's the controversy that we'll never actually have resolved. So we're gonna do this, we're gonna cut this, we're gonna grind it ourselves in a food blender. All right, so we're gonna cut the bone off of the short ribs, and one way to do that is to sit up on top like that so you can see it. You really don't want to waste any of this meat because this is a rather pricey cut of meat, but it has intense flavor. It's very tasty. And this is chuck steak. If you go to your grocery store and go to the meat section, you'll see ground chuck, or you'll see ground sirloin, which is much more meat, but this is going to have a little more flavor to it. So I'm going to cut these in pieces about like this. All right, and I'm not really going to take that fat out. We're going to have some of that fat. So we're going to put this in the freezer for about 30 minutes, and then we're going to come back and grind it. We've had our meat, the beef short ribs and the chuck steak is all nice and firmed up. We actually had it out there about 45 minutes, so we're in pretty good shape. The food processor I was going to use doesn't have the blades I need, and I have no idea why. So I'm going to use a blender, but I think a blender will work just fine, so we'll just try that. That looks pretty good. Okay, we are ready to start forming this into some balls, good size. All right, so now we're going to go ahead, we've cut our buns. We got some gas going here. There we go. I'm gonna put a little more in right off the bat here. Now, the way we're gonna do this is we're gonna get butter all over the pan, and then we're gonna put the bun cut side down, obviously. And we're putting nothing on these cheeseburgers except for our tasty burger sauce, which if you go to another video, we've got that. You can see the ingredients for that. And we're gonna use caramelized onions on the top and some more of that sauce. And that's it. That's all that we're gonna get besides some cheddar cheese. Now, if you're making grilled cheese, which I have another video on, you don't put the butter on like this. You put the butter on the bread because you want it to cover everything. So we're going to put some cheddar on here. Everything's better with cheddar. And then we're going to cover it up, help melt this, and we are so close to being done. All right, everything is done now. We're going to put this together. Okay, first of all, here comes our tasty hamburger sauce. Make sure I have this, put this on the bottom. Here comes our first of our double cheeseburger. Put a little sauce on that. Caramelized onions, gotta check out that video. Look at those babies. Look at those babies. Oh, they're coming here. Look at this. Look at this. You can't tell me that ain't right. Ah, this is gonna be so good. This is my best double cheeseburger. We made the meat with short ribs and chuck steak, and we've got cheese, and we've got tasty burger sauce, and we've got these fantastic onions that look great. Now we're gonna cut this thing in half and see what she looks like, and then we're gonna have a bite. We might need a bread knife to do that. We'll cut through the bread, and then we'll cut through the meat. Oh, look at that. Look at that. How's that look? Oh, what do you taste this? This is fantastic.
From the end like this?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
If you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe, and come back next time for Lawyer in the Kitchen. Thanks for watching.